United States government control. Everything. Everything in recent history have been United States government control, except us. And we're going to teach, just by us being here, it teaches them a lesson. Right? And the things that we say, it scares the Muslims more than it do the white man. They get nervous, they get paranoid. Oh my God, you hear what he said? Right? So, anyway, through our experimentation, through all the things that we have studied, implemented, researched again, experimented with it again over and over again. Imagine when you work on a project for over 40 years, how good you get. And you go over each issue from 10 to 40 times. The same process over and over again. How much patience do you have to do that? How much patience do you have that everybody's looking at you and laughing in your face? You know? You gotta have patience. They're laughing in your face. They're doing stuff like the yard out there. The tow truck sitting there. Right? The other cars, the other truck full of junk. What did the house look like that we're working on? What did it look like when we went in there? What did the roof look like? Did he knock holes in there on purpose? Of course he did. You can see that, wait a minute, anybody knows that if you do this like that, it's going to have holes in the roof. It's just, so the holes increased, right? From him living there. Before, Abdul Jalil lived there. The shotgun hole in the door, he left at midnight. No, Abdul Jalil left, him and Abdullah, the bicycle riding guy, they left that place owing rent at midnight. And I asked him, I said, Jalil, this U-Haul, what you doing with that? Oh, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't doing nothing. Got it the next morning, the boy was gone. It's okay. The brother we let get back in there, we knew where he was coming from before he went there. Why? That's why you see the rug in there? We never took that rug out. That's the original rug. And we semi-remodeled it. It was nice. But we don't, now we're going to put a new rug in there. Now we're going to take the fact, brother, we're going to put new toilets, we're going to put all that new stuff in there. We're going to put Durock on the floor, put tile on the floor. We're going to do all that thing. And then we're going to put brand new everything. And you saw, we just said, hey, we might as well mud the whole place up there and not leave any gaps. We might as well really bring it up to par. Why? Because ain't nobody getting in there that was like them other people before. That period is over. We did that for that period. That period is over. You know, no. You can't just float in and do that. Why did we do that? We knew they was going to do it all the time. If Sister Bahia was getting the people to stay in, well, they could you think they would have? We know who she was. She was married to Abdul Malik in California. This whole thing is so, and look, there's no defense for nobody. Right? We said 20 years ago, just draw lines between who's in contact with who, right? From California to here. Who's in contact? And you draw lines, pretty soon they're all in contact. I asked Sister Bahia, something came up about Haile Berry, you know, that was married to Abdul Malik that wanted to marry me, and stuff like that. So, well, she's fat now and all of that. How the hell does she know that she's fat? Abdul Malik, it took him years to find out where she was when she left California. And the stuff they went through in Oakland as the Masjid turns. Hey man, the scandal in Oakland. And Abdul Malik's supposed to be a pretty boy, you know what I mean, on college campus, da-da-da-da-da. And that girl stuck a knife in him and just turned it and turned it. I said, oh man, Oakland. So anything they come up with, anything anybody else come up with here, we went through this stuff 10 times, 20 times, minimum 5 times for each person. Whatever they say is just going to prove us right. Whatever they say will prove us right. And whatever they say, we're just going to listen to it and say more. And then that'll give us more publicity to publicize this stuff. That's what all of this fitna is about. That's what sitting back and playing like, you know, to play dumb, you got to have, technically I learned it in South America and in Mexico. If you ever notice you work, they don't do it much now, but you used to be working with Mexicans, they play like they don't know what you're talking about. Yep. When you, why didn't you do this? I don't know, no sé, no entiendo. You don't know. But when you start calculating his hours and you say, oh, no, senor, no. He got it all in his mind. So you got to be able to sit there. Imagine I'm in Colombia, of all places. Colombia, you know, what's that guy killing everybody on the movie, Scarface now? I'm in Colombia. I live there. Guess who's in Colombia? Colombians. And I'm doing hundreds of thousands of dollars with, and I'm by myself. I have the people come down and pick it up and hang around and they take it back. But I'm doing all the deals by myself. I gotta make them Colombians comfortable with me. I'm a good nigga, and you're gonna make more money by allowing me to live. You know? And I proved it to them too. The Negroes and the Jews, they were Negroes, they were Jews. When we was first down there, the Jews, by the time we got real, not real big, but the Jews just used it for, they was white boys from Canada. You know, they just was having a good time. They had been hashish dealers, as that was they covered it. Part of RCMP, Royal Almighty, police, whatever they, I'm sure they were. But that was they covered. So we, so here's what we do. They were just having a party one night. I said, the party is over. They looked at me, because I was just hanging with them. I said, the party's over. We're going to use this for money. They looked at me. And the Colombian said something to him, and he didn't, the Jew, he didn't even look up. He said, he's muy inteligente. They didn't know I spoke. You know, this guy is very intelligent. Don't, you know, I'm a Negro. So you would laugh. You gotta be able to do it. That's one of the problems Imam did. Look, everybody down there, they thought I was a nigger, right? So when we'd all be visitors and everything, you're not gonna believe it. I would go get a broom, and I would stand there with a broom in my hand. I was running the show, but the white folks and the Colombians respected white folks more than they did niggas. They had, so I told them one time, I said, toda la gente tiene algo esconder, excepto yo y mi mico. That means everybody got something to hide except me and my monkey. They asked, who is your monkey? You know, they didn't say, I ain't got nothing to hide, I ain't got nothing to hide. They said, who's your, that means that'll tell them where they, look. So, after a while, we did a lot of business. Pretty soon, I said, okay, we'd get a shipment from them, we'd take it up and sell it. And we'd be in the big time. So I took the white boys, I said, okay, y'all take it up to the U.S. and meet my partners. I had my partners there already, because we had distribution for cocaine already. They brought it up, they got to the U.S., and they kept going to Canada. When they got to Canada, they sold all the cocaine, and they turned real niggas. They bought diamond rings and limousines, in those days limousines. White boys. So here it is, we done got all this blow from the Colombians, and they driving by looking. So I told them I get busy for y'all. So I sold, all the Americans came down there. I'd get all the business for them, and pretty soon I paid them off. And they liked me for it because they said, this nigga could have slipped out at night and went on Peru anywhere he wanted to, right? He didn't do it. Guess what? Some months later, the white boys came back, flat broke. But they had some other white boys that had got some of their product, they wanted to buy some, and they went around trying to buy blow. And so the Jew that we was all staying together, he come by the gym where I worked out. He said, I hear y'all, you the big coke man now. I said, well, you left a nigga here to get strung up by the Colombians. I said, no. I said, I was glad y'all was going. Y'all left me here with all the connections. Thank God. I'm glad y'all went up there and run off. You think I was going to run off and leave? This is a gold mine. Everybody wanted it. This is when it was first starting, right? So I learned the lesson then. You got to make people like you and not be afraid of it. So the Colombians, they're talking to this nigga here, he look like a baboon. I don't say, y'all don't know to talk about me like that, because they knew I was, you know what I mean? Yeah. That I knew what they were saying. No, I just hey, it ain't no hard feelings. They like me, they just making fun of me. So they make fun of me, I don't care. Call me a coon, a baboon, a changa, a monkey, I could care less. Long as you don't kill me when we transact in this business, right? And that's what the white boys learned. Hey, we come to buy some more blow, we can't buy it. I said, well, I'll get it for y'all. I'll get it for you. So you the big coke man now. I said, you couldn't buy nothing, could you, in all of Bogota? You couldn't get it nowhere, could you? Because the word is out on you, white folks. Yep. That's what I'm saying about stickability, about longevity, about being able to not cover. In order to do what we've done here already, you got to be able to take it. You can't be like, you get upset because somebody call your name, or steal some money, or do this.
Steal a prayer rug.
That's the 15th prayer rug. Wow. I don't know how many cameras and radios, and all that.
Right.
That's not important.
That's crazy.
No, but it's not important. That's the thing you have to remember. Those things are not important. Remember, it's good to verbalize negative things, but it's good to focus on positive things. The power of focus. Yeah, the power of focus. It ain't hocus pocus. It's all about focus. No, that's what Luqman says to his son, right? He said, hey man, let me look it up right quick. I'll do a couple of ayats and then I'll call it a day. O my son, establish regular prayer, enjoin what is right, forbid what is wrong, and bear with patience and constancy everything that betide thee. This is firmness of purpose in the conduct of affairs. This is firmness of purpose in the conduct of affairs. It says it everywhere. You should certainly be tried in your properties and yourselves, and you will certainly hear much from the people who had been given the book before you, and from those who set partners with Allah. Many a painful thing, but if you bear calmly and be on your guard, that certainly shall be firm will in all affairs. That's what's going to get you through. You can't get upset. It's not only firmness of purpose, it's calmness when everybody else, what Sabri is, what the talkers say. Calmness when everybody else is panicked. That's what this little affair on TV is about. The white folks don't know what it is. It's to teach the people. They may have another one right after that, to teach them not to panic. You go by the store, I stop going. You can't go in the store. I say, I'm not going to wait no line for 1,000 people. I don't need it, right? So Keno want to go to the store. I say, I'll go if it ain't nobody there, but I'm not going to stand in line or sit in the parking lot and wait till you go. We'll wait till they buy up everything, then we'll go and get a couple of what's left. Panic. The stock market, I don't know what it's going to open up tomorrow, but all the stock markets have been headed down. It's in the red, all of them. This one opened up Friday at about 1,200, then it went down and down to 600, and then it started, you will see it bump up to 1,200. That means they were dropping money in it, and it would bump way up. I heard on the news, white folks say they put $1 trillion into the stock market the other day. Not $1 billion, $1 trillion. Right? They're trying to hold it up. Because see, the little linchpin that pulls it and everything falls, this is most surely it. This is most surely it. Because there's no way it can survive this globe, so they're trying to hold it up. Monday, we don't know what it's going to do tomorrow. But eventually, the stock market will go down again. And remember, in the U.S., it's already down 20%. 10% is a correction. Hey, man. Why? Because it's all paper money. It's all derivatives. It's all foolishness that ain't sitting on nothing. And everybody been waiting. What is it going to be to thump that market? And it just dropped. This is what it was. They might have put that thing up themselves. That's what the world believes. They don't care. Nobody, just the U.S., that's poppycock. Poppycock my behind. Hey, the world thinking that you put it on China to blow your stuff, right? And then you send it from China to Iran. How's it going to get from China to Iran? From China to Qom. It's a long way. How they just jump over everybody else? We'll lose Afghanis. In Afghanistan, they be touching China, but some of the others. But to send it right to Qom, it don't make. But they can't stop it. See, now it's getting around a little bit. The stock market got to go down because it's getting all late. What's his name? Tom Hanks had it the other day.
Right.
Some other white lady had it yesterday. Who is it?
His wife.
Hmm?
His wife. Tom Hanks' wife.
Tom Hanks' wife. And then there's some other stars that have it.
They was actually
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
But they're baffled that
Additional
it's like,
500.
it's not an African.
Huh?
It's not an African. That's what they
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, because that's where AIDS popped up first. In Haiti. Well, Haiti,
That's
few
where they tried to
people
say
here.
it started from Africa. They said that was a hot symbol.
Well, if it started in Africa, why it ain't still there? Them people lie. They started that thing and put it in China so China would crumble and fall. But China opened up 8 hospitals. I don't even believe it. 8 hospitals in a few days?
In a week.
In a week?
Yeah,
That's
I heard,
We stayed.
I heard they started off at like 15,000 cases a day. Now they get 1 case a day. You know, they didn't. It's wrapped up over there.
Yeah, it's already, hey
I
man.
saw this video on Twitter with the doctors celebrating because they, you know, it's contained. It's over. It's, or at least in China anyway. It's,
Well, but that's where it started, so China's in good shape.
yeah.
But they ain't even got no tests over here hardly. They get 4 or 5 tests, and every time they sit down, how many tests we got? Oh, we got 200,000 tests. You get a test anytime you know. Say, can I get a test down? Well, you have to talk to him. I don't know what.
So I came here, I was watching CNN, anchor lady was interviewing, Dr. Fabucci or whatever, got it.
Fareed Zakir.
She said, Donald Trump said Google had tests, and Google said we knew nothing about what he was talking about.
Nobody does. He says,
Nobody.
oh, hey man, the last 5 days, Diamond got caught in 322 lies. Just in the last. See, anyway, but that's good. Why? It makes everybody nervous. Don give a talk, stock market go down 900 points. He's supposed to make people feel comfortable and secure.
Right.
He come out a few days later, and then it go down 2,000 points because he just kind of, well, we'll make dua for this, we're just going to, might as well become Muslims and pray. This thing is getting ready to go away. Now, Pence, whatever his name is, praying for it to go away is one thing. We don't even consider that no dua. You know what I mean? Hey man, you know, I don't believe Allah listens to them bums. Anyway, so, are there any questions or any comments?
Well, yeah, one of the brothers on the chat here said that they actually put in 1.5 trillion into the stock market.
$1.5 trillion.
$1.5 trillion, so that was what my brother said.
Hey man, do you know how much $1 trillion? 1 trillion is 1,000 billion. $1.5 trillion is 1,500 billion. Hey man.
But some of the top economists were saying, why not